Daniel Dubois for Pro Boxing fans in Manchester, joined by, for the first time in a while, Anthony Crolla. Good to see you, mate, been a while.
How are we, mate? It's good to see you. Yeah, no, good. Obviously, looking forward to the show tomorrow. Two lads in action, both in, good fights, so yeah.
Yeah, good fights indeed. Start with William. We were speaking a bit before the weigh-in there. A step up in terms of a durable opponent, expect some rounds?
Yeah, absolutely expect rounds. I would genuinely be surprised if it went early. Listen, it's, you've got to look at it. It was a few years ago, but he beat Bilal Fawaz. It was only over 4 rounds, and we saw Bilal Fawaz do very well the other week in a draw. So listen, there's no denying it's a step up. But even I think before that, there was he's had a few good results as well. But William's really improved. I think he's on a nice run, but it's the work he's doing in between camps, and he's very lucky. Like the in-house sparring he has, he's really bringing him on. With the Croft twins, Eric Ball, Warcroft, Owen Lavin, they're all around the same weight, so we don't really have to travel for sparring, but it's really bringing him on.
It's a step up, a fight William nonetheless is expected to come through. In an ideal world, what does the rest of 2025 look like for William?
Just like you say, that bit of activity, and now all goes well, he's fight again in 6 weeks in Altrincham, and then we'll see, and that's it, just that activity. I said, like, William had a long time out the ring. He didn't box for 7 years. Everyone who knows him knows it was, he went off the rails a bit and didn't box for 7 years, and now his pro debut aside, his last 4 have gone in 1 round and 1 2, so he's not actually had that much ring time, so it's just to keep him nice and active, get some rounds. Like I say, I'm pretty sure he'll be getting some tomorrow, but yeah, I just want to see improvements all the time, what he's doing in the gym, taking him into the fights.
Robbie Davis as well, coming off 2 good performances, 1 in defeat to Sergey Lipinets and one of the best fights I've seen, and a good win against Fabio Shuna, but in tough against Pat McCormack.
Yeah, there's no denying, he's in tough and he's in deep, but that's how Robbie Davis likes it. And I've watched Pat for years. I think he's I genuinely believe it when I say he's one of the greatest amateurs the GB team have ever produced. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn there, I really don't. Obviously it's a pro game, but he's looked well. But it's a fight Robbie's really looking forward to. Listen, he's an absolute huge underdog with the bookies. But listen, he's trained well, and some of the experience in the pro ring, we're hoping will come into play. But it's a fight he's bang up for, and I think it'll be a very good fight.
Thought that was my camera falling there. Just a quick word in the main event, and Jack Catterall, Arnold Barboza.
Very good fight. I think it's a real interesting one. I think just watching the weigh-ins there, Barboza looks like he's really filled out well. It looks well. I think what happens, with Jack, I think they get in and people think, pressure him or make him work. Then they get hit by him. He hits so much harder, than his record suggests. But yeah, exactly that thudding power. Everyone who gets him, anyone who's sparred him says how hard he hits. Very good fight, but not just that defensively. I think that's his biggest asset defensively. He's very, very good, world-class fighter, and I think this is. I think it really will be a world title fight, because I don't know what's going to happen with Teofimo Lopez. Can't see it happening. So basically, I think this is a world title fight. It's a deserved world title fight. Obviously, Jack's been around a long time. Also for Barboza, he's coming off a few good wins. I know the Sean McComb one was controversial, but obviously he just beat Ramirez, so it's in line. So I think it's a very good fight.
And there's been lots going on in boxing since I've caught up with you, so there's a couple of quick ones, I'll let you go. Conor Benn, Chris Eubank Jr, one that split opinion. You looking forward to it, or...?
Of course, listen, I'm looking forward to it. Listen, there's controversy, and there's no denying that. I think it has been a bit of a circus, how it's all gone on. And we're going to watch it, absolutely, of course I am. There'll be people who have their opinion on whether the fight should be taking place, and you understand that as well. But yeah, no, it's certainly a fight that's going to capture the public's imagination.
Anthony Joshua, we're all wondering what direction he's going to go next. If you were training AJ, looking after him, the Dubois rematch sort of gone a bit quiet. People talking about Martin Bakole, this Deontay Wilder fight still getting mentioned. What's your thoughts?
Being honest, I was looking after AJ. I think people forget the Dubois fight. I think AJ was hurt from one of the very first shots landed, and I said he's shown a lot of heart, because it was a one-sided fight, wasn't it? Other than the 10 seconds before the KO, it was a one-sided fight. But there was no denying it was a damaging defeat. But if I'm looking at that, I think Bacole is a right handful, and I think there's I don't think there's anything to gain there. The fight out of those three, without a doubt, for me is Deontay Wilder, because I think a fight, and people might sort of call me for that because I don't believe Wilder's the same fighter now, but there still will be a great interest in AJ Wilder because it was talked about for so many years, and I think AJ would win that.
We've got the big February 22nd card. Just want to get your thoughts first on the main event, the rematch, Beterbiev Bivol 2. Repeat, revenge, what do you think?
I got it right last time, and I think the same again. I think Beterbiev wins. In another close points fight, I didn't see the controversy last time. I think it'll be a close fight, but I think Beterbiev wins again.
Last one, co-main event, Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker. Again, another really good fight, really close one. Who wins?
Really good fight, and I've gone against Joseph Parker before and got it wrong, but I think Daniel Dubois, I think he's a man who's really come on the last 3 fights. I think he's unbelievable. I think mentally he seems so much more comfortable in front of the camera and everything like that, which you need on a big fight week, because it can be draining, can't it, for a lot of big fighters, how they struggle to handle it. But I think Dubois stoppage.
And I really appreciate your time. I'll let you go, mate.
I was good to speak.